Greetings in the name of Yahuwah and His Son Yahushua Mashiach. My name is Malak Shalomo. Today is the 17th of August, 2024. It's 5:50 p.m. Eastern Time. And right now I'm going to do a trade recap here on my trade on Bitcoin using the Black Sun strategy. So I had some prior videos with me trading live, and this is the outcome of the video. So of the trade. So I guess this is what, part 3. Yeah. So we went short here. This is the +2 region, right, that I was showing you in these in my prior videos with the live trade. We're up here at Camaria R3 +2 VWAPs. We have this big buying coming into here, and we started to get exhaustion. So let me just go down to, let me zoom in. All right, so on this trade here, jump the gun. That's a poor entry. Entering on the lows while we shortened, that's not good. Came back and stopped me out. Entered short here again, didn't learn my lesson. Supposed to be entering up here, man. So I gotta polish up my entries, have a little more faith in my strategy. I mean, I'm waiting on a breakdown. I should be waiting on a retest, right? So this is the +2 VWAP. That's +2 ETH session, +2 Euro session, and +2 RTH session. All converging here at Camaria R3, overlapping higher value relationship. And we're starting to get exhaustion here, right? You're seeing sellers starting to kind of take over in this cluster. Nobody's hitting the ask, right? Or the offer. The buyers are not hitting the offer. This is the buyers hitting the offer here, right? Here, we're getting sellers hitting the bid. We didn't get no follow through, little pullback, exhaustion here, and now we're starting to move down. So, all right, moving sideways, got the big sellers. Let me just open this up so you can see a little bit on the offer how it's exhausting. Exhaustion, sellers coming in, exhaustion, sellers, exhaustion, sellers. Attempted to hit the ask right there, but didn't really get there. Sellers, 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 right? So broke down. Right, so we pushed down here to RTH VWAP, right? Got some consolidation right there, move sideways a little bit. Got the bounce, and as you can see, there's heavy liquidity here. Buyers try to step in here and support price. So they took it up a notch, right? That actually created a lower high. Right, you can see lower high right there off of +2 ETA session, came right up to that, rejected sellers, right? So exhaustion again. See, no buyers on the ask. Came down, you see exhaustion, exhaustion, exhaustion right here. You can see it. Nobody's hitting, no buyers are hitting the ask. Almost hit the offer right there, didn't get it. Almost didn't get it. And every time they fail, sellers are taking advantage of that weakness, right? Nice movement down. Broke IB high. That's IB 30. Came back, retested it. Broke down again. Pulled back, retested it again. Retesting VWAP. And this one almost looked like they were serious about the buying, but they only came back up to IB high. Let's see if they got further. All right, they did push above overnight high and IB high a little bit. Again, this is one of the things I look for. All right, let me open that a little bit more. when deciding whether to stay in the short trade or not. When we're coming back and we're testing these deviations here, I'm looking for the exhaustion on the ask, on the offer. No buyers right there on that red line, right? So that's the offer right there. Red line, that's the offer. Attempted to make a move here, no follow through, sellers, right? Right, so we ran into this heavy liquidity here, came back up, retested it. I think this guy was shorting right here because when we came down to this liquidity, he pulled, added back here. Every time we came up to this liquidity here, he's pulling and he's selling, right? So he's dropping some market orders on them and it's pushing down. So his liquidity is creating resistance, and he's also selling. So he's pulling, he doesn't want to interact, he doesn't want to stop out, right? So imagine that's his stop loss. He's moving the stop loss, selling on them again, putting the stop loss back. If you want to look at it like that, because that's how we trade, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just thinking about what I would be doing in this situation if I had that kind of buying power. It seems like that's what he's doing. He's moving his stop and selling to push it away. Right? We had big buyers coming here, and then sellers took over again. So maybe he really started to apply some pressure here, and that's how we got that cascade down to. And if you could see here, the liquidity here, you could think about it like this. You could say, well, he's taking profit at these areas. So let's see. Let's see if it interacts. And these here are take profits. That's how I would look at it, right? So the target was basically I below because we actually interacted with these transactions here. These weren't pulled, right? And all of them wasn't absorbed. We got some take profit down here on the bid still. So let's see. And we don't know for sure, right? We're just assuming because I was on the short side and it's looking like a short seller manipulation, you know what I'm saying? So he got the take profit here, right? He took off some here. This was probably another take profit, but this is where we started to kind of reverse, right? So maybe we're reversing here because he's taking profit now, right? So when you take profit from a short, you start getting the buying, right? So you see all this consolidation here, and this might be the ultimate target here. But I believe he's starting to take profit, so that's pumping price up a little bit. So yeah, that's how we came out of the trade as well. When I started to see this kind of accumulation structure, just exited the trade just right here at VWAP ETA session, right? So yeah, that was a trade. All right, y'all, that's my Black Sun strategy, and it's Malak Shalomo, Shabbat Shalom, and y'all stay blessed.